You didn't get bigger than that, do you?
You don't. Everything is bigger in Texas. You said it best. The fights are bigger. Some of the fighters are bigger. Hold on. The muscles are bigger. Hold on now,
we've been eating that chicken in Austin, Texas.
What I'm telling you, folks, is you don't want to miss this one because this is the premier fight card on Misfits. Number 3 is bigger than 1 and 2 in the alphabet in the mathematics for a reason. Tonight's going to prove that.
All right, come on. Tell me why this one's bigger and better. I mean, like, in fact, let me tell you why this one's bigger and better. Greg Hardy weighed 325 pounds, people. Greg Hardy weighed 325 pounds. He's taking on Hasim Rahman Jr. What is going on? I don't know what is going on. How's that even happening? It is happening tonight, and I can't wait. They calling that the people's main event.
Oh, yeah.
They're right. That's the people's main event.
Listen, those two in a ring together, they couldn't make it smaller. It's so much action going to happen in that fight. I said it the last one. I'll say it again. Do not blink when they're in there.
All right. Well, look, you guys asked for a bit more, and we were like, okay, you know, you guys are the DAZN viewers. We'll give you a bit more. What about this man? Get in here right now, Mr. Happy Punch Promo CEO. Enter the building, Fusi. Okay, there you go. You wanted more. You asked for more. We got more.
My brother.
But 1 second, we're not done.
What?
We're not done. What, you want more? Is that what I'm hearing? Slim, get in the building, Slim.
Where is he? Oh!
Okay, the Hitman is in the building.
The Hitman.
You know, we said we're gonna give him a night off. Slim wants to fight. We said,
No
Slim,
fist tonight.
No fist tonight, Slim. You can just chill tonight and be part of the commentary team and come up on stage and do what he does. Because Slim is the Hitman, and the Hitman can do whatever he really wants to do.
He ain't lying, man. He really ain't lying, for real.
I'm not lying at all. Fusi, you must be excited for this one. It must be nice, though, to not be up there and be here with us.
It feels so good to know I'm not going to get my nose broken tonight, and I'm still going to have a fun time. This card is ridiculous from top to bottom, and I'm hyped. I'm excited.
I know you're hyped.
Yo, I'm so excited. You know, usually on fight night, you get all these crazy, like, nerves, feeling, butterflies in your stomach. But I'm just enjoying the show with Wade. We're gonna have a great time, man. We're gonna have a sick time today. I'm so excited, dude.
Wait,
real.
talking about nose being broken, I mean, someone tried to throw something in your face yesterday.
Hey, man.
I mean, wait, I say tried. It landed clean.
There was no trying.
It landed clean,
I got
Wade.
a right coffee to the dome piece. Listen, at least I was energized. Caffeination, hydration, the whole thing. I took it like a champ. You know what? I was protecting our main man, KSI. I said, let me just step in and take one for the team. But yes, it went crazy yesterday.
Yeah, Wade is not just the DAZN commentator, DAZN all-round Mr. Everything. He's the DAZN bodyguard. Wade seems to think he can jump in like he's 27 stone. Wade, stay careful. Stay safe. We need you on the broadcast today. All right, look, we got a crazy card tonight. Should we have a look at the card? Let's have a look at the card, people, because I think this card's crazy. Let's start with this one. I mean, look, this is a card opener as well. Minicon versus Nick Nat Paddywhack, which, by the way, is the best nickname in boxing. Wade, talk to me about this one.
Listen, Nick Nack Paddywhack is ferocious by face, but we don't really know what he's going to bring to the ring. We know Minicon got experience, has some hands, fought an NBA basketball player, but this time fighting a friend turned foe. These guys know each other. It's personal. I'm excited to see it.
You know, this is the first time I've actually noticed a Superman tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you do that on your chest, you better be able to fight.
Yep.
Yeah, I need you to be able to throw hands. You can't be doing Superman tattoos and you can't fight.
Unless you got kryptonite or something.
He might have
kryptonite.
You know, he might have a bit of kryptonite. Should we hear from both? Let's hear from both of them as well. Let's start with Minicon. We caught up with him a bit earlier. This is what he had to say.
My message for my opponent is you better come ready because like we've been training for this and we've been ready. You can't learn boxing overnight or in the 2 months that you've been training, so you better come prepared.
I don't know. I'd probably hug him and kiss him on the cheek and tell him, you know, the beef is not even really worth it. But look, we here. So after this fight, it squashes everything.
Oh, okay. Minicon, you know what I like about him? Silent.
Yeah.
One of them silent killers. I don't really want to talk too much. I just want to fight.
Listen.
That's all I want to do. I don't really want to do all this, you know, back and forth. I just want to get in the ring and then we'll iron it out in the ring.
Yeah. Fusi, I want you to tell me, because maybe I had it confused. Nick Nack Paddywhack was talking about hugging and kissing. He better be careful with something else landing on that cheek.
You know, it sounded like he's a little too premature in calling off the beef, and it sounds like he's trying to let Minikon know, yo, I don't really hate you, which I think might be an early slip in his game plan, because Minikon isn't here to play. Minikon is here to put knick-knack, paddywhack to sleep.
Okay, I like what you're doing. All right, let's go to this one. This one, I can't lie to you guys. I ain't got a clue what's going to happen here. I mean, Ice Poseidon walked in with a balloon at the press conference and said it contains his souls. Brandon Buckingham, he's trying to almost silently confident. Slim, what are you thinking?
You know, these kind of fights are very interesting because, you know, they're both making their debut, so we really don't know what to expect from both fighters. But it's kind of my favorite because, like, you know, usually these turns out to be some of like the most epic fights sometimes. So
sometimes they do, right? Because they have no game plan. They're just going to go in there and throw hands. Slim. Wade, what you thinking, bro?
Listen, like you said, souls were in balloons. Brandon Buckingham came out with a headband that said cold, but he was heating up in that last face-to-face. That's a serious one. I'm telling you, Brandon Buckingham, that silent confidence, there's something there. Ice Poseidon better be ready.
Yeah, I like it as well, because Sam Hyde's with him as well. So he's brought the big giant gorilla with him as well. And Sam Hyde, we saw Sam Hyde kind of gassed out last time, so hopefully Brandon's got a bit more. Bit more.
Wait, what?
Yeah?
This way?
Talk to me, he's your dude.
You know, they both come in spectacular shape. They got into the best shape that they've ever been in their careers. But the one thing that we can't forget about is this is their debut, so they are going to gas out really fast. Because once the adrenaline gets dumped, they're going to have to rely on their instincts, and they don't have too much experience right now, so who knows what happens after that.
Slim, were you at the weigh-in? You was at the weigh-in, right?
Yeah, I was at the weigh-in.
What did you make of the weigh-in win for both of them? I thought Brandon looked in good shape.
Yeah.
To be fair, so did Ice Poseidon. He looks in good shape as well. So they've ticked the fitness box. But there's a difference between being in shape and being in fighting shape.
Oh, I can tell you that for sure.
Oh, I didn't want to say that to you, but
You want to come out with it and say it.
like I've been told on Twitter, 8-packs don't win fights.
They don't win fights.
They don't.
Brandon does look like the much larger man naturally. I feel like he's coming down a lot in weight. But I feel like when it comes to these, you know, amateur fights, it's their first fight, it comes down to who has a good 1-2. That's all you need. Sometimes in boxing, you just got to keep it simple. A jab, right hand, that's what it takes to win fights. You know, you don't got to keep throwing big bombs all the time. A simple 1-2 will take you very far in the game. So
it certainly will do, right? All right, let's hear from both. Let's hear, starting with Ice Poseidon.
Very horrible things. I'm going to hit him with many combinations. He's not going to know what the hell's going on. And then I'm going to step forward. I'm going to laugh at him, do a little raspberry, hit him with the right.
I'm hoping third round, check left hook.
that was very specific. Check left hook.
I like it. So what? Combinations, Ice Poseidon. Brandon Buckingham's keeping it simple. Check, left hook.
That's
Check, left
such
hook.
a big claim from Ice Poseidon, though. He's already talking about the combinations
Yep.
he's willing to throw out and ready to throw out in his first fight.
I don't know about Ice Poseidon. He could come out there and
bit
be
of a wild
Bruce Lee.
card,
I have
man.
no idea what to
That's a
expect
lot of
from him.
bravado. I'm excited to see what he has.
I have no idea. Go on, Slim.
Ice Poseidon, he's kind of like famous for like doing wild things on like streaming on Twitch. And sometimes in this game of boxing, you need to have that guts. So I feel like he has the guts, but and then does he have the skill? That's the big question.
Does he have the skill? You know,
That's the big question.
two guys that do have skill fight next. Face Temper's back, and I'm happy that he's back because after that knockout, he could have disappeared for a little while. He said, you know what, I'm back. I want to get done. Overt Flow. Overt Flow, we haven't seen for a while.
Yeah.
They're friends as well. It takes guts to do what FaZe is doing, yes? This isn't easy, is it, Wade?
No, listen. It takes guts on both men's behalf. You're talking about a short notice fight, a week ahead of time. These guys knew they were coming in. So it's not training camp. It's not getting ready for an opponent 6 months, 3 months. They're coming in on 6 days. So it takes guts to get back for Temper, of course, after, you know, the hitman put it on him. But now Overt Flow is back.
Why do you feel bad, Slim?
I know.
Why
You made a face
you
when I
feel
said that
bad,
one.
Slim?
Hey,
He was going to do it to you.
I was gonna say,
was going
it's
to
either
do something
get
to
hit or
someone.
hit, right?
Well, in the ring, I'm the hitman, but outside the ring, I'm a nice guy. So I kind of feel bad, you know what I mean, when I think about it. You know?
Look at it, man. A softie. That's what it is. But Overt Flow, like you said, a long time out of the ring. Last time we saw him face Sensei, put that work on him as well. He's been training, though. I know this. I've talked to PJ. Been training, ready to go for this one.
We're seeing them now both walk in to the arena. I'm going to come to you on this one. What's it like, Fuzi, making that walk to the arena, knowing that in a couple of hours you're going to war?
For me personally, it was terrifying. It's terrifying. There's
Really?
no way to put your mind to prepare for that moment. You can think about it as much as you want, and you do. Your whole training camp, you're thinking about that moment. But when it's actually happening, there's fear, there's tension, there's butterflies happening in your stomach. If there wasn't, I think there would be something wrong with you.
Yeah. What about you, Slim? Because you skip into the... Every time I see you in the arena, you're skipping, you're running, you're jumping. Do you have that fear as well? Is it like, oh, this could be danger?
Yeah, I mean, you know, fighting in general is just a scary thing, man. You know, like you're either for it or especially people like us, like we don't come up with that amateur background. Like we haven't been doing this our whole life, so it's kind of harder. It's a very scary thing, but I use that, I harness that energy and I use it to like uplift myself. You know, it depends on how you harness that energy. You know, you can have that adrenaline up or you can use it to uplift you, and that's what I use it for. You know.
Mind you, as Slim is saying, we don't have that amateur background. So we're going from never walking out in front of a crowd to box to here at X Series where you're walking around thousands of people and
Millions
hearing their
at home.
energy.
Yep.
It's insane.
That, you know, when you think of it like that, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're right. Normally, if you have 1 or 2 fights, you fight in front of a man and his dog.
The
You guys
bingo
are in
halls.
front of 20,000 on your debuts. That's crazy. Wade, why is FaZe back? What do you think FaZe's reasoning is to come back here?
I mean, there's no confusion as to why he's back. Immediately following the Slim fight, he wanted that rematch. You can ask Slim. He wanted that. He wanted to come back and get a fight. It's one of those things with guys, and it really can't be the difference.
Slim's making
Slim,
me laugh.
I know Slim would welcome that.
Smiling.
Right? He said, "Come get it again."
I personally don't think that's a good idea, to be honest, man, because we could fight 10 times, I'm going to win 10 times.
See,
we
there
can
he
fight
goes.
100 times,
Hold
I'm
on,
going to win
hold on,
100
hold on.
times. I'm sorry, bro. I'm saying, I know.
Fighter mode. Fighter mode.
I'm sorry. The fighter.
coming out.
Hitman coming out. I'm sorry.
The hitman just went like this. How quick did the hitman come out?
Flip the switch.
Yeah.
Are you
That's
wearing
the
your
thing.
trunks underneath this?
Yo, you
Yeah,
okay?
right?
You good? You good?
He's
I'm
ready
ready.
for
That's
a
it.
replacement.
That's it, man.
He's got the shorts underneath. You know, let's hear from both anyway. Let's hear from FaZe Temper and let's hear as well from Overflow.
We're going to have some fun tonight, man. Listen, Overflow, your time has come, and it stops here. That's it.
My last message to FaZe Temper is I'm excited to share the ring with you, brother. I'm super stoked about this. I'm a martial artist. You know it. I know you're a martial artist. Let's get out there. Let's make a Dragon Ball Z scene. Let's get it.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what? FaZe is serious.
bro, he's too
FaZe
nice,
is serious.
man.
Yeah,
Overflow
Overflow's-
is way
he's
too
too
nice.
nice. He's
You know
too
what it
nice.
is? He's a huge fan of FaZe. He's walking around with a FaZe chain on his neck. The dedication, the love, bro. And he
No,
also
that
fought
needs
FaZe
to come
Sensei
off
before.
tonight.
Yeah.
That needs to be, you know, not even just remove it, rip it
Snatch
off.
it.
That's what I was
Yeah.
telling him.
Gotta
I seen
rip
him
that off.
backstage. Every day I see him, I'm like, yo, bad intentions in the ring. I know you like him, but bad intentions. Every day I see him, I'm like, yo, bad intentions, mean intentions. No friendship in the boxing ring. No respect in the boxing ring. Because I want him to come out and I don't want him to be a journeyman. I want him to actually fight, put on a show for the people.
You want bad intentions? King Kenny, DK
Oh,
Money.
yeah.
Ooh. King Kenny, I
Oh,
like it.
yeah.
Everyone done the
Sleeper,
woo.
sleeper.
I'm telling you now, this could be something. King Kenny called it easy money.
Wow.
That's what he said. You were there.
we were there.
We were on, we were on the
In
stage together.
Sheffield.
He said, you know what? This isn't DK money. This is easy money. Is King Kenny underestimating DK Money?
You know, I would say he is because we've seen DK Money in the ring before, but not in this shape that he's currently in. He has not only transformed himself physically, there's a difference to him right now. He's quiet, he's hungry, he's locked in, and he's focused. And I don't know if King Kenny knows what's going to come out of DK Money.
Talking of shape, Wade, you were at the weigh-ins as well. What did you make of both men's shape?
I mean, they're both physically fit. I've been in Kenny's camp. Listen, I know this is a very easy fight to overlook, but Daily Perales overlooks nobody. They've been training him like he's going to war. I just was in Prince Lord's gym 2 days ago. King Kenny is getting beat up with pads like he's in a full-on match. Daily Perales is hitting him harder than I've seen anyone hit him. He's ready for this fight, and he's going to try to put on a statement. Remember, last 2 fights been very, very close. This one, he want to leave, no doubt.
That's it, right, Slim? Like, if I'm honest with you, I thought he lost the last fight. I thought Sensei beat him. I have to be brutally honest with you. King Kenny wants to kind of just throw all that away now and get a win. Not just a win, he wants a knockout. He's been saying he wants a knockout. He needs something a bit special tonight, doesn't he, King Kenny?
King Kenny, he has a very controversial boxing career so far. So I feel like a win for him tonight will be huge, especially defending his belt. But I think DK Money is a big sleeper. Like, a lot of people are sleeping on him. I've seen him on the pads. He's very sharp. He's also a southpaw, and King Kenny struggled against a southpaw against FaZe Temper. So it's going. That's
Damn, look at you been doing your research. I like it.
Yeah, man. So I'm into. So I'm very interested.
Why do
One
you
of
think
my-
he's doing that research, Addy?
Yeah,
Why you
okay,
think
he's been
what do you
watching.
think? You think that's for no reason?
Yeah, he's maybe been looking at potential opponents. Look, both of them are making their way inside the arena now. Who's going to be feeling the nerves the most out of those two, do you think, Fuz?
I think DK Money. You know, I saw how King Kenny has been leading up to this fight, and
Yep.
he's got a groove going on to him. It's like, I've been here, I've done that, I'm ready, I'm just doing my job. Whereas DK Money hasn't been into the ring in quite some time, and I know he hasn't forgotten the first time when he fought Nick Ireland, and he still hasn't let that one go. So I think he's coming in with a little pressure on his back that he's looking to redeem tonight.
Indeed. Slim, you agree with that as well, that maybe DK Money feel a bit nervous because, you know, this is his hometown as well. You know, you got a guy from the UK coming over. You don't want to lose in your backyard.
Yeah, being the underdog, especially like he's in the underdog in this fight. Being underdog, it's a lot of pressure on you. So like it depends on you how, like I said, how you harness that energy. You can use it to uplift you, or you could have that adrenaline dump. So that's why I'm excited to see how DK Money plays out tonight. It's gonna be interesting.
I gotta disagree. If you're DK Money, you're an underdog, there's nothing to lose. Go out and take this man's belt, right? Kenny has all this experience with FaZe Sensei, FaZe Temper, some of the biggest names in the game. And he's not overlooking DK, but if you're DK, you absolutely telling yourself that, oh, he's overlooking me. Everybody thinks this guy's gonna come in, wash me, go to Slim, go to somebody else, try to merge the titles. It's his night to pull the upset of the year. Can he do it? That's the question.
I like what you're doing there. I like that way. Shall we hear from both men? Of course you want to hear from both, and let's hear from both, starting with King Kenny.
DK Money, you're going to get destroyed, boy. You're going to get a good old beating. But it's fine. At least you look good afterwards. You lost a lot of weight. You got a six-pack, but you're still going to get a beating.
Man, that ring's looking a little bit small out there, so I'm going to go out there. I'm gonna make it ugly. Like, I'm going to get in there. I'm going to bang it out with him, and I hope he's ready for it.
That's the key. That's the key to victory for DK Money, I think. That's the key to victory. He has to make it a dog fight. Kenny's gonna probably fight more tactical, fight behind his jab. DK Money has to make it a dog fight because I think that's his keys to victory for tonight.
And he can if he wanted to. I mean, he has the athletic background. He's a big boy. So if he wanted to, you know, plant his back foot and put her on Kenny, he has every possibility to do so.
The way he's going to do it, though, guys, he's got to watch that jab. Sensei, one of the guys with the most experience in this scene, struggle with that lead hand from Kenny. Got to maneuver it, move your head. And if he can, make it ugly, make it a dogfight, go in there and bang it out. That's the road to victory.
All right, of all what we've seen so far, of all those amazing fights we've seen so far, which one excites you the most?
Man, I was just thinking, how are we only on the fourth fight and we're not done yet?
We're not even
like, it's
done
still,
yet.
Each one of these fights is, I think, spectacular and going to be a must-watch fight.
I'm going Minikon versus Knick Knack Paddywhack out of that bunch.
Okay.
Not of the whole night, because we got something special to come. Not of the whole night.
We got some smoke.
That what are you thinking?
That's a good one, but I'm gonna go with DK Money versus King Kenny.
I don't blame you.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
I got to pick that one too, just because, again, that unknown factor at DK. It's been a while. Kenny riding a really big high here. 2 opportunities to make a name. If you're DK, steal a belt. If you're Kenny, maybe get another one soon.
All right, talking of big fights, I might have something special to tell you guys after this very quick one. So don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we're going to be talking about a big, big, big super fight.
Well, now, G.
He was born to be the phenomenon. God said, you're the one.
Entering the arena, the body snatcher. Oh, and the big left hand from White. Juan Francisco
Josh Warrington doing the business.
The fight starts now!
We got a telex that there is a positive doping control, and it concerns player number 10.
La creencia esta que dio positivo por cocaína es errada.
Que alguien lo pergeñó no me cabe la menor duda. Ahora, ¿quiénes fueron?
Créeme que me cortaron las piernas.
Welcome back, people. Now, I kind of did tease and say, look, we got big fights coming up. And when I say big fights, I mean really, really, really big fights. Tell me, think. Does it get bigger than Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis? I think not. I think that's the biggest fight you can make, not just in the lightweight division, in every single division. And we are close. we are this close for Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis, the summer of 2023. And I'm talking, look, come on. I mean, are you not excited by that one? I'm super excited by that one as well. I know a man that's going to be uber excited by that one, the one and only Todd Grisham. Todd?
Hi, Ade.
No, I'm saying, come on, Todd. 1 second. How big is this fight, Todd?
I think it am I using this mic?
You're using this mic.
I think it so I'm not using this mic.
You're using this one.
Okay. I think it transcends the sport, Ade. There's no belts on the line, but who cares? They're bringing in a new generation of fans, people that have maybe never paid for a pay-per-view or seen a big boxing match. Those are the fans that are going to come and watch this sport. I think it's basically, outside of the heavyweight division, the biggest fight you can make in boxing. It'll have the most impact around the world.
It's funny because me and Todd were arguing around lunchtime, and I was like, it is the biggest. I've been thinking about it. I was like, maybe, but it is the biggest fight, isn't it? I mean, you got two guys as well. And it's funny because we're over here and we're doing crossover boxing. And you think of a crossover star, Ryan Garcia is that star that ticks all the boxes.
He does. And, Tank Davis, he just looks like a mini Tyson. He's got a lot of time it's the aesthetics. He looks like he could kill you, and he can kill you. And then you got Ryan Garcia, who looks like a Disney prince, right? He looks like he couldn't hurt a fly, but that guy's got the quickest hands maybe in all of boxing. I think it's a phenomenal matchup. It's a 50-50 fight. It's got all the glamour. It's got all the pizzazz. They've got the skills. I cannot wait for it to happen if it does happen. This is boxing, and as you know, January 7th, Tank Davis is already scheduled to stay busy fight, but he's fighting a guy named Hector Garcia, who's really capable and I think can actually give Tank a lot of problems, if not beat him in an upset.
Why do we do this? Why can't we just go straight there? Look, I'm not complaining because if it happens in the summer of 2023, you can take my money right now. But why have we got to do one in between?
Hey, I'm just hoping it comes, She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes, right? Hopefully it comes there in April. We're ready for it. We're ready for Terrence Crawford. We're ready for Errol Spence if it ever happens. But I think maybe this year kind of sucked for boxing a little bit, especially in the late part of the year.
Can you say that word?
I already did. Late in the year, but I think next year we're going to get a lot of these big boxing matches. I wouldn't be surprised if we see like AJ versus Wilder. Why not? Maybe we see Fury versus Usyk. You give me those three plus Tank and Ryan Garcia, I'm a happy man.
If all those big fights can be made, so if AJ Fury can be made, which is a massive one worldwide,
That's what I mean.
Chaos in Lagos. That's what I've
Usyk
looked
and
at.
Fury.
Oh, Usyk.
Is that why you were in the Nigerian colors?
That's why I'm doing the Nigerian color thing, just to kind of, AJ, if you're watching this right now, AJ Wilder in Nigeria, Chaos in Lagos. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. For me, I thought the biggest fight until you made me think it wasn't. How big is that compared to Ryan Tank?
Well, first of all, it's not made. So, I mean, you look at Terrence Crawford's television ratings, his pay-per-view buys, you look at Errol Spence's television. I mean, they're okay, they're good, but I don't think that's going to transcend the sport. Those guys are in their 30s. They're kind of, if not at their peak, they're on the tail end. You've got Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis who are still coming up, and they're bringing this generation of fans with them. So that's why I think it's a bigger fight. As far as legacy goes, obviously Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence is bigger for legacy because they're arguably 1 and 2 in the world pound for pound.
Is this almost like a semi-final in the lightweight division? The other one being Loma versus Devin. So is it Loma versus Devin? I'm just trying to become matchmaker promoter here. Loma versus Devin, Ryan versus Tank, winners fight each other 2024.
You know what? It makes too much sense. So no, it won't happen. Here at X Series, it would happen. MMA, it probably happens. But in boxing, they'll say, wait a minute, why fight this guy who could legitimately beat me when I can make almost as much money fighting someone who's knows not going to beat me? So a lot of guys, I think that's what Tank's been doing lately. I mean, Rolly Romero and Isaac Cruz, now we've got respect for him, but coming in, he was an 8-9 to 1 favorite over these guys. So he's fighting guys he's supposed to beat, which is why this is so refreshing because Ryan Garcia has a legitimate shot. I think he actually beats Tank Davis, if I'm being honest. So I think that's a dangerous fight. And a lot of boxers don't like to take dangerous fights.
When we think of like the next big superstars in boxing, the guys that appeal to everyone, is Ryan Garcia that guy? Good-looking guy, loads of social media followers. We got to get up our social media game, by the way. Mine's really creaking. I'm gonna ask KSI at the back there. Just tag me, KSI. Tag me. But no, is Ryan that kind of guy that he thinks the next superstar?
I'll take bots too, by the way. Illegal bots, Russian bots. Follow me at Grisham Fight. But yeah, either one of these guys, they already have a massive social media following, and they have an entertaining style. Say what you about Floyd Mayweather, but the second half of his career and even now, he's a boring fighter if you don't know anything about boxing. These two guys, if you're watching boxing for the first time, you're going to see Ryan Garcia with those quick hands. You're going to see Tank Davis with that power. They move around the ring so well. They look so good. So I think it's just an extremely sexy, exciting matchup that transcends the sport and hopefully gives us some new fans.
You've been lucky. You've been ringside and commentated, I think, on Ryan's last 6 or 7 fights.
Yeah.
So you've been there. How have you seen him improve improvements in Ryan since you started watching him?
Well, you know, after he beat Luke Campbell, the sky was the limit. And back to that Luke Campbell fight, he got dropped in that fight. I think that's going to help him because there's a chance Tank could put him on the canvas. And the fact that he's gotten up off the canvas and won a fight before, that could give him a lot of confidence. But as far as Ryan Garcia, he's fought twice this year against, Javier Fortuna, who's a name. But I think he needs Emmanuel Tago as well. But I think, he needs that big fight to get motivated and to step up. And obviously Tank Davis is that guy.
Okay. I want to ask you for a promo. Sorry, a promo. I want to ask you for a prediction. But obviously, look, Ryan fights on DAZN. And Ryan.
Yeah, I say Ryan just because I've been there, I've seen it, and you've got his trainer, slips of mine right now, Jean Jacket.
I know who you're talking
Goosen,
about. There you go.
who said, look, he's trained world champions up and down. He's been in the sport for 40 years. He goes, this is the best guy I've ever seen. Best guy I've ever trained in my life. I think he may go down as one of the greatest fighters of all time. So if you listen to what he's saying, then he should beat Tank Davis because no one's saying he's one of the greatest fighters of all time. So I'm leaning on what he's saying, seeing him every day. What I've been seeing in the ring, I've seen him grow exponentially over his last 10, 12 fights. He was a pretty boy. He had power. He was flashy. But did he have a chin? Did he have that dog in him? I think he's shown that he does. I mean, he's the one begging for this fight. He took less. He took the B-side money. He did whatever he had to do to take this fight. So salute to Ryan Garcia and obviously to Tank Davis as well for making this fight happen. I can't wait to see it.
Why'd you just do that? You paused. I thought you'd finished. I removed the mic. Then you kept on talking.
Because
that way you're not going to get another chance to do it right now. Do your research. Get finished. We're going to catch you later. We're going to go back upstairs. By the way, though, I will tell you this. Ryan Garcia, if you want to see his fights, like I always want to see Ryan Garcia's fights, we are the home of Ryan Garcia's fights. You can watch all of his previous fights right here, right now, on DAZN. Make sure you watch it. Look, Ryan Garcia is a superstar. I really want this fight to happen. I feel like I'm nervous it won't happen, but it will happen because I got my fingers crossed. Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, summer 2023. Yeah. Until then, though, Ryan Garcia, this is your home, DAZN. It's the home of Ryan Garcia. It's going to be fun.
In this, I kind of went crazy. I wanted to go after him.
The young goat Garcia.
I only want to knock people out.
He just kept this motivation going. And I was like, wait a minute, this boy just doesn't stop.
I felt like I had like hours to hit him with that shot. Boom! When I'm done conquering this division, I'll conquer the next one.
I will be a true world champion.
Man, what a fight.
Woo! Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis. That is what I'm talking about. That is what boxing needs. That injection of just utter madness. It really is. Guys, how excited are you about this one? I'm overexcited.
It's been the one at 35. We've needed this fight for years now. It's going to kick off, in my opinion, all the 35ers coming in and finally taking those big fights. It took two to just say, yes, finally we get it.
I like this. That was Ryan Garcia saying, I'm so pumped this fight is finally in place. I want more than anything right now. Put the work in. I'm at the prime of my career. He is. I don't know. I'm going to be the biggest boxer in the world. That's legacy. That's right here today. Slim, Fuzi, what you still talk to me?
You know, his legacy would start today if that fight was going to happen, but I'm not going to get myself excited until we are at the week of the fight. I am sorry. I am waiting until it's the week of the fight. It's so big. It's so precious. I want it to happen almost as bad as Ryan does, but it's almost too good to be true.
Oh, don't do that. Don't, Slim, come on, Slim. What are you saying?
Oh, man, this is the fight that boxing fans need. Like, it's been in the talks for years.
Let's go over. Let's move over. Let's talk Gervonta.
Let's take a look at this other
I'm still listening to you, Slim. Go on.
Yeah, it's been in talks for years, but I'm honestly, I'm a Tank Davis fan. He's my favorite fighter today, like, to watch. I love Ryan Garcia, too. He's entertaining to watch. But I don't know, Tank Davis just brings that kind of different spice
He's
to the
got that
boxing
Mike
ring.
Tyson about him.
Yeah.
Like, there is no playing. Like, you ain't going to come and have a little fun. Like, imagine Ryan did what Waleed did to Dean the Great at the weigh-in. Fight's over.
It's
They're
over.
fighting right there.
You
don't
it's
play
over
with Gervonta.
because they're doing it right then, right there.
You don't play with Gervonta. You know what I like about this fight so much? Both of them are so different.
Yeah.
They're going to bring a different fan base as well. Like, when you look at Ryan Garcia, he is this crossover star, isn't he? The big social media following, does all the... He doesn't care.
Nope.
He's got like 4 posts on Instagram. He just doesn't give a damn.
Tank is good on Instagram.
He doesn't give a damn.
Yeah.
But this is it, right? This is a dream fight. Talking of dream fight, Slim, I know you got some dream fights that you want to have. Let's have a look at your dream fights right now,
yeah, I
Slim.
got it on the screen.
Okay. 1 second. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's go to Gib first. Why is Gib
He's sitting there
that
looking
guy?
at you, Slim. Go talk to him, Slim.
Hey,
Go talk to him.
I want all that. It's been years, man. It's been years, Gibby. Where you at, man? Let's go. I'm running right now. I'm running right now, boy. I'm not paying. I want that fight right now.
Yeah.
Set it up.
Loved for Gib
That's
to
a
bust
big
through
one.
that.
Oh,
and
that would have been
That's some WWE
that would have been
stuff right there,
fantastic.
bro.
If Gib just came through,
Yeah.
But
we'd
that's
have
a
been
big
throwing
one.
hands right now.
I
That's
would
the
say
big
that's
one.
a dream
isn't it?
fight, though, because that's a fight that needs to happen in 2023. That's not a dream fight. That's a fight that needs to happen. Dream
No.
fight is like something that maybe that wouldn't happen. Like something like KSI. You know, I really respect the guy a lot. He's accomplished so much, you know, in entertainment and in boxing, you know, in crossover boxing. I respect him, but I would love to dance with him. I would love to dance with him in the ring because I feel like that'll just like, you know, that's a legacy thing, you know. And I honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, 1 second, 1 second. Oh, not gonna lie. What did I interrupt there?
Yeah, like, go ahead.
Wait,
Hold on.
what did I what?
I know he right there, but I think I would win, man.
Hey,
I ain't gonna
but
lie.
you gotta think
Yeah,
that.
and
You
look,
got to.
yo,
Looking at him.
Yeah.
Am I wrong for that?
No,
Nah, not
at
at all.
Yeah.
We did our top 5 and you were in our top 5.
Yeah.
So we think you can do it. Look, those are dream fights, right? Gibbs should happen. KSI is a dream fight. Let's talk about the legacy fights.
Oh.
Let's talk about ones where you can build castles.
Oh.
You can build castle this money.
Hey.
Mystic Mac Conor McGregor.
Oh,
Why
man.
Conor?
Yo, this will be a great fight, man. I feel like the trash talk between me and McGregor will be amazing. It will be amazing. I would love to do it, man. We can even fight on the bus if he wants to, man. We could do it on the bus, like the way he did with him and Khabib. So I think it'll be an amazing fight. I actually think I'll knock him out too, because he don't. I mean, he's more of a, like a kickboxer. You know, he got more like he's better with his feet. He has a good left hand, but I still think I'll spark him.
Yeah?
I think I'll spark him out.
Do you guys, this is a question for all 3 of you actually, before we get to the big man over there. Do you think he will eventually do this crossover? We know we've seen it with Floyd, but Jake's been calling them out, others have. Do you think we are going to see Conor in another crossover fight?
I think 100%. I think the money is way too long for him to say no. And I think all it takes is for him to come back to the MMA, try it again. Something may go wrong or not how he has anticipated. And then the next back for him is a Jake Paul, a Slim, a Salt Poppy. And it just makes sense.
Just makes sense, right? It's all about the money. If the money talks, the fighters walk. All right, let's go to the big man very quickly. The big man. Look, like, this is possible. Deji fought him recently. Yeah. We were all there. This could happen.
Hey, man, I would love to fight Floyd Money. Hey, yo, Floyd Money, let's get this money, man. And this, I'm not gonna lie, I love Deji. I respect him. But, like, I'm kind of upset because, like, he didn't try to, like, throw bombs or anything. If I'm fighting Floyd, I don't care, but I'm going out on my shield, bro. Because I'm gonna tell my kids, yo, I fought the greatest fighter ever, and I tried my best, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go out throwing overhands. I'm gonna try to hurt him. And I have size on him, too, and I got length. So maybe, you never know. All it takes is one. He's an old man now.
Show him what you're gonna do to him, Slim.
Hey, come on, come on, Floyd. We want that money. Stop hiding. Floyd Money, let's get this money.
Yo, don't go anywhere. We're coming right back. Floyd wants it. Slim can give it.
I want this money, bro.
Slim can
I want this money.
Welcome back to Austin, everyone. It's been a crazy build-up so far. Slim's crazy.
He's the man.
Slim is crazy. This guy might be quite crazy as well. KSI is here. What a crazy week it's been for you, by the way.
Facts.
I mean,
wow.
Cowboy boots and cowboy hats. And
I gotta admit, that fit was crazy, man.
Thank you, man, bro. I was my Woody outfit.
I was saying, and you had the accent too.
Yeah. There's a snake in my boot.
Did you see his belt buckle as well?
Yeah,
he went fully in. You know,
shining.
He went fully in. Let's talk about that because I mean I don't know who I need to give my dry cleaning bill to.
For real,
that coffee came from nowhere.
I need a medical bill. I'm not. To be honest, I'm still kind of dizzy, so I might need
It was crazy though. Let's take a look at it. It's weird because I saw him coming in.
Yeah,
I didn't even see the coffee in his hand, bro.
I saw him coming in as well. I was still like, oh snap, Dylan's here. All right. So then I was doing my thing, and I see him just come up to me, and I was like, all right, cool. So we're doing this right now. You know, we're squaring up. All of a sudden, bro, dashes my hat, and then it's just dashing the coffee. Yeah. Well, I just saw red. And I was like, yo, I'm getting you. Can't just
Bro, you tried to go for like 4 different angles. Bro, he was like, if I can't get you that way, I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to go the other way. Yeah, you went.
You know what it reminded me of? That Joe Weller presser, man. That was a Joe Weller moment. I was like, oh, the old KSI came out for a second, bro.
I liked it, though. You know what I liked as well? He said, I would, what did he say? I'm going to choke you out. And you're like, oh, 1 second, I'll knock you out. I'll knock you out.
We ain't playing that choking stuff. We're here to throw hands, baby.
Yeah, we're not doing that jiu-jitsu business. We're throwing hands.
Yeah.
We're throwing hands. What a crazy week it's been, though, right?
Yeah.
Seeing some of the guys face off like that, like Greg Hardy versus Hasim Rak.
Bro, that's going to be such a big fight, bro. Bombs.
Yeah,
literally just
from
both of
the
their
start.
hands.
He could be wearing this, and when those two walk in the ring, the goosebumps are coming out anyway.
Yeah.
Those two, it's don't blink.
Bro.
300+ pounds
That don't make
behind
sense.
one of those.
That don't make 325. Let's give him his full figures.
And I'm
325.
I'm wearing all white as well, so this might be red by the end of the night, bro.
Honestly, it could be a crazy one. I like this one as well. King Kenny versus DK Money. Just because, obviously, look, I'm a London boy.
Yes.
You know, I've got to respect my London boy. He's coming over as well. He's coming to someone's backyard, and he's like, you are easy money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he's defending his title. You know, he's here showing that, yeah, okay, I'm about that life.
Yeah.
You know, I can win no matter where I am. England, US, I'm here. Bayer squad representing. And yeah, bro, I'm excited to see what he does.
Yeah, listen, we're not making enough about the fact that he did have to come across here, right? He had to go C to C, and he's fought 2 tough opponents. So if anybody's going to be ready, Kenny is. People are liking DK Money just because of that. Not only the fact that we don't know a lot, but the fact that he is a little bit of a different opponent, going to try to work his way inside, going to push forward. I think Kenny keeps him on the end of the jab. That's where he needs to live.
We have some big fights on this card. Look, there's so many great fights. When you look at the board, it's crazy. But there was a big fight just last week in Dubai for your younger brother as well.
Yes.
Deji went in there with Floyd.
Yes, Floyd.
And look, me and you were talking. I was like, the win is just hit him.
Yeah.
I said, just hit Floyd. He hit him.
And he did it.
Floyd got upset.
Bruised him. Bruised his eye.
I was going to say.
Floyd got upset. It's like, okay, you want to hit me?
Last round, man.
Yeah,
he
started to put it on him a bit.
Really put it on him.
Yeah. How proud of you, though, were you?
Oh, of course. I was proud of the fact that he even got in the ring with
Agreed.
So, like, for me, I was kind of just wishing Deji really just put it all into the ring.
Yeah,
I think he held back.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, there's so many instances where he holds back a lot of the time. So I'm like, bro, this is your opportunity to show everyone, like, yes, I'm going to put it all out and see what I can do.
Yeah.
And, yeah, if you know,
You get knocked out, you get knocked out.
You get knocked out. It's one of the things.
Yeah.
I think everyone will respect it more that you put everything, you know, you landed on your shield.
Yeah.
And, you know, you did it all on your shield and you just put everything out there. So.
Yeah. Like, Floyd's one of those guys where you look for his career, he can hurt you if he wants to hurt you. He's
Yeah,
Floyd
of course.
But you're not in there against Pacquiao.
Yeah.
So you go for Floyd. You know what I mean? One of those guys, just go for Floyd.
Have fun, enjoy yourself, and just punch, bro. Don't be afraid. Don't shell up. Just come through and throw some jabs. Do a bit of showboating yourself. You know, attack him.
I was going to say.
Yeah, like, I feel like my bro just kind of showed up so much. He could have easily, like, especially with Floyd, he loves to counter.
Yeah.
So if you're attacking him, he's going to look for the counter.
Oh.
And then you could have used that to,
I see what's
for
going
more
on here.
breathing space.
I see what's going on here.
Oh.
You're planning
I ain't
something.
saying you got a game plan.
You're planning something. Look, my fight of the night, and I've said it, the people's choice, I called it as well. The people's fight of the night is Hasim Rahman versus Greg Hardy.
Of course.
And I think they've got the biggest hype man in the game behind him in Greg Hardy. I mean, here we go. Shannon the Cannon.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
Indeed. You know what I liked? Someone in Hassim's team was chatting a lot yesterday.
True.
And Shannon was like, yo, bro, what did you said a word. You said, talk is cheap, teeth are expensive.
That was the quote of the day.
And he went, how crazy is it? Greg Hardy, 4,000 pounds.
That's right.
4,000 pounds.
Thank you for the correction. Thank you for the correction.
But he's big and he can move, though.
Yes, champ. Yes, champ. His feet is fast, you know, from football, from being athletic. I'm so excited. But I'm really super excited now once I seen the ring. Look how small it is, y'all.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
It's like a closet.
Yeah, honestly. But at the weigh-in, I mean, I felt rude. I said you could be about 250, 260. When he weighed in at 325, Hassim ain't small.
Right.
Hassim looks small.
True.
And I was like, okay, we might have a problem here. If you're Hassim Rahman, you might have a problem here.
This is a fact. He's going to cut the ring down. He's big. He's fast on his feet. He's stalking. And he knows this is a huge opportunity to be fighting for you guys on Misfit. Man, is he super excited on DAZN. What? He going to take full advantage of the situation, and he going down fast and hard, y'all.
How crazy is this, Shannon? I mean, you've been doing some crazy stuff. I've been watching Shannon for years. This is mad, though, isn't it? The energy yesterday, the weigh-in, that was crazy.
See me, I got excited.
I know you did.
love it. I love it.
Shannon, are you going to put gloves on again?
Man, I've been talking to KSI, man. I want to fight Rampage Jackson on Misfit and a Misfit crowd. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you're really down, then we can make it happen.
I told you, champ, I'm down. I'm ready. Let's go, champ.
All right.
Let's go, champ, indeed.
God.
Let's go, champ, indeed. How's Greg doing right now behind the scenes? Like, what does he do right now? Does he just chill out, listen to some music? What does he do?
Yeah, he's showing. You know, he hasn't been done. He hasn't done this a lot, although he fought in UFC. But I just told him this is boxing. Chill out, relax. You got some time. Stretch your legs out. Don't be, just relax. It's nothing. Walk in the park. It's just like sparring. But when he see, I'm gonna go back now and tell him the information about the ring and how small it is. And when he see the ring, I said, champ, this is made for you.
Yeah, Shannon, you've been in with big guys before.
Yes, champ.
Really big guys. I don't know if anyone outweighed you about 100 pounds, though.
No.
Switch to Hassim's side for a second.
Yes.
What does Hassim do against someone that's 100 pounds bigger in a small ring?
Well, Hassim is a special kid. His dad is a heavyweight champion of the world. He's got it in his genes. He's genetically, he's a great boxer. But if he's gonna have to use the ring and small, he's gonna have to be smart. He's gonna have to, move his head a lot and be ready to counter. But I think, like I said, Greg is coming in. He had some UFC fights before. He's a football, big guy. I think we're in for a great fight. I'm telling you guys gonna be surprised tonight.
I think we're gonna be surprised indeed.
Facts.
How good is it to have him here?
Oh, of course. I mean, it's always great. Trust me. I heard him for several years. Man. 2019, man.
Let's go. You're the chair. You're the chair.
Yeah. So no, we've definitely had a history together. But it's good for him to be here and see at this amazing event. And man.
Hopefully we make that rampage. Hopefully make that rampage.
Thank you, bro. I needed that. And I need some prom, too. And I need some prom to my house, by the way.
It's probably easier to get on the
Lemon.
Yeah. Shannon, go backstage.
Thank you, champ. You're the best. I love you guys, man. Let's go, champ. Thank you.
Go, man.
You know, one fight we've not really spoke about on this card, and I feel like we need to give it a bit more respect. And that's the co-main event.
Yes.
Josh Bruckner versus Chase Demore. Chase, by the way, turned up late for the weigh-in.
Yep.
Yeah. How he turned up late for the weigh-in?
I think I heard, on the grapevine that he was missing his friends.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why he didn't make weight.
What I think is Chase operates on Chase time, and I think that's a big thing coming into this fight. Chase is not looking at Josh Bruckner like he's a guy that we know to be a boogeyman in this scene. There's a lot of guys that don't want to fight Josh because he's experienced, carries power, he's flashy, he hits you hard, he'll stay on. Chase he's not buying into it. He said, I'm here, I'm just as big. Not only that, I'm 50 pounds bigger, so he's going to have to handle me.
Yeah, that's a good fight, isn't it? It's almost a sleeper of a fight. It's almost because it's been, stuck between Hassim Rahman and the main event. It's almost like a sleep in that one. But I think this one could be very, very good. And as you say, there's a few pounds on Chase Demore, right?
Yeah.
He's a big boy. 240.
Yeah, 240 plus. And again, you heard Shannon talking about Greg Hardy being athletic, right? Coming from that football background. Chase is the same way. He's athletic. He's fast twitch. It's going to help him, but he's fighting a guy that's so experienced and so talented. Josh Bruckner has an opportunity tonight to make this his coming out party to Misfits, to DAZN. He's dangerous.
Why haven't we seen Josh enough? Is it the injuries? Is that what it is? Because Josh kind of just disappears from the scene for a little while.
Yeah.
He comes back. Is it the injuries?
Well, it's a couple things. One, yes, he had some I think he broke both of his ankles last year. And also, he's the boogeyman. There's not a lot of guys signing on that dotted line and say, yeah, I want to fight Josh Bruckner, because look at him. One, chiseled out of stone. Two, he puts guys out. It's tough.
Well, he kind of reminds me of Logan as well. Just
he's got that about him, innit? Yeah.
Similar physique. And he's got that jab, which is just long and annoying.
That's the one. That's the one.
Indeed it is. That's that one. Look, main event, by the way. Oh, look at Chase, by the way. Chase looking good.
Yeah.
Chase, honestly, like Greek god looking, isn't he?
I'm saying.
Yeah, I looked at him with jealousy.
Chisel.
How you 6'3" look like that, Chase?
I got the height, but where'd the rest of it go?
You need to start eating. That's what you need. You need to come to a Nigerian household and eat some jollof rice.
Jollof rice,
I'm making my way,
We'll
man.
get you stacked up. We really will. But look, that's the co-main. That's a great one. Main event, I said for me, this could be a pro fight.
Yeah.
Like, really, honestly, could be a pro fight. I think Dean the Great's he's almost cheating because he's that good, I think, a boxer.
Yeah.
And then you got Waleed Sharks, who we know, good amateur record as well. This is a great main event.
This is the one that you're going to watch Misfits and go, man, I think I was watching a Matchroom card. I just watched a pay-per-view between two champions at the lighter weights. These guys are going to go when they say go, and they're all 4 rounds just they're not going to stop. They're going to show you skill you may not have seen on Misfits yet. And both guys have great amateur backgrounds. Both guys have a 50-50 shot. I can't call this one, Addy. Maybe you can, Casey. I don't know.
Honestly, I think it's 50-50. I think, like, Dean the Great, he's so good at boxing.
Yeah.
So good. You know, like, he's had a lot of, like you said, amateur experience. But Waleed is a fighter, bro. He's tough.
Waleed has done this
tough,
since he was yay high.
Yeah.
Like 10 years old. He's been in boxing gyms too. People don't know him here in the West, but man, he's been doing it forever.
No, he has. I mean, at the weigh-in, I mean, these guys didn't hold back. And I knew they weren't going to. Because of the press conference, you know, when Waleed slapped Dean the Great, I knew at the weigh-in there was going to be some issues.
It's history, bro.
Yeah.
Like, my man's talking about his sister.
I know, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, he brought in diapers and said, I'm
Bro.
sorry. I know I'm your dad and I've been away for a while, but I brought back diapers.
Yeah, bro. Like, there's a lot of bad blood between them, and I'm so excited to see what happens in the ring, man.
Honestly, that's the main event. Kaz, just before we let you go, I know you're a busy man. Fight of the night. What are you thinking?
Fight of the night, bro.
What are you thinking?
I don't even know how to.
You gotta pick one.
You gotta pick one. We're not having that
There
on the
could be
fence.
so many.
I know. I know.
I know which one you want to go with.
But no, I think it could be this.
Yeah.
I think it could be Dean the Great and Waleed Sharks.
Yeah, that could be 1 minute of carnage.
That could be performance.
That could be
tonight.
And then it could slow down after a while.
I mean, 325 pounds, you ain't going
it ain't made to move that long. No.
Where these young boys,
they could go
22 and
just
18,
repeatedly.
they could go. They could go 12 rounds.
Yeah.
Bro,
They got them kind of gas tanks to go 12 rounds. You know what? I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm sticking with the heavies, man.
Oh,
when you
for
swing
real?
heavy leather like that, you can't recreate it, man.
In that small ring,
oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm telling you now, in that small ring, nah, I'm still sticking with that. I'm Dean the Great versus Waleed Sharks. KSI, thank you very much, my man.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Look, stick with us, because when we come back, we're about 10, 15 minutes away from showtime. We're going to bring back on Fuzi and Slim, and we're going to enjoy the last 10 minutes of this show.
Juan Francisco Estrada has been fighting in the shadows of Chocolatito since that loss in 2012.
Big right for Chocolatito. He has been a phenomenon. They want more, and Chocolatito can always give more. El Gallo and Chocolatito part 2. This is Chocolatito's fight right here. And Estrada, get revenge. The slightly faster hands of Estrada. Nice right from El Gallo. The crowd is on their feet.
From the streets of LS9 to world champion. Leeds has always had my back. Through pain and glory. I'm back ready to defend my world title. If Lopez wants it, he's going to have to come into my fortress and take it.
Welcome back, everyone. This has been a crazy. This is just a preview show, by the way. Just a preview show. The fights haven't even started yet. But you know what's happened? During the preview show, someone's called out Slim. Everyone wants a bit of Slim. Why?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Before, where were they years ago? Like last year when I was trying so hard for a fight. But now when I grinded my way to the top, now everybody wants a piece of Slim. You know, every day I open up Instagram, someone's calling me out. Every single day.
But this just isn't anybody.
Oh.
This is a DAZN brother.
Wow.
This is Ak. Let's take a look at the call out. Let's look at the big screen. Let's take a look at the call out.
Fight fans, what's going on? DAZN X series tonight. That's right, Hakeem Rockman Jr. versus Greg Hardy. I don't want to miss that. I've been talking to my DAZN family, and I think I want some smoke. I ain't no fighter. I just talk boxing, but I think I can get in shape in a couple months. I think I want to put my hat in the mix, and I want to fight Slim. I want that smoke with Slim. I'm from Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn. Let's get it in. I could go 4 rounds with Slim. I'm ready for the smoke. I want it. Let's go.
18 Fusi.
Looks like 2018 Fuzi.
For real.
That's what you call him. Okay. He wants that smoke, Slim.
Hey.
He wants that. He's got hands though, you know.
Yeah?
A good amateur background as well. He can fight.
You know what? I got a little answer for him. If you want the smoke with Slimmy Slim, you gotta go through my boy Fusi first. You gotta go through my dog Fusi. Fusi wants all that smoke. If the price is right, we in there on fight now. How about that?
No, Fuzi didn't look very, I don't know.
He's just like, again?
Yeah, really? Yeah.
He's just trying to hide the confidence. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. He's confident. Who knows, though? 2023, we could see Ak versus Slim. Look, guys, stick with us because you know something special is coming up. These boys are on the air. You're in commentary. You're on stage with me. Wade's going to be doing his thing as well. Don't go anywhere because we got something special coming up right here from Austin, Texas.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you live from the DAZN X Series. Let's see some thunder. Here we go. A clean shot, and it could be lights out. It's the real deal. Hey, he looks like a pro boxer. 1, 2, 3. Light him up. Your winner and the new champion,